is day number 7 of my 21-day water fast, and it's time to see where my body's at. So I'm gonna go ahead and just step on the scale. All right, here I go. So here I am on day number 7 of my 21-day water fast, 344.8, so that is 2.2 pounds from yesterday's weigh-in, and that is where I'm starting today. Here I am at 60 inches from my waist on day 7. On day 1, I was unable to put together the measuring tape that I had that only went up to 60 inches. I wish I would have known about this one. I forgot about the one that went up to 79 inches, so I could have had an exact measurement, but it was about 62. It probably would have been estimating about 62, between 62 or 63 inches around. I'll say 62 just to be conservative. So even so, now I can put this measuring tape around me at 60 inches. So that's a couple of inches at least lost on my first 7 days from around the widest part of my stomach. So I just kind of took the widest part of my stomach to measure. So yep, a couple of inches down so far. It is the evening time, around 7 o'clock or so on the end of day 7. I cannot believe it. Honestly, it feels like the time has kind of flown by. Tomorrow will be day 8. Day 8. I'm really excited that, you know, it seems like from the last time I did it, it's like a lot easier than the other times I did, even 10 days. You know, I think at this time before it felt much more difficult. So I wanted to talk today about kind of ways that I'm helping, or one of the ways that I'm helping to eliminate the toxins that are being broken down in my body. And one of those ways is by contrast showering. So what contrast showering is where you do, you know, a certain amount of time in water that's as warm as you can, warm/hot, without scalding yourself, that you can handle, and then doing that and then switching over to as cold as you can handle and kind of cycling through that. So I do like 3 minutes of water as warm/hot as I can stand, and then doing 1 minute of as cold as I can stand, and doing that 3 times. And I just add it into my regular showering time and just use the warm periods to bathe. And so that is one of the ways I help eliminate the toxins. Other than helping to detox you, what it also does is it improves your circulation by going from the hot to the cold, because, you know, when the water is warm, the blood will flow towards your appendages, and when the water gets colder, it'll flow to your organs, and so it kind of shifts back and forth. Also, something I've noticed too is when I do get out of the shower, I feel warm. And what I'm feeling is I'm feeling that increased stimulation. I'm feeling that blood flow. Something else that contrast showering does is, like, if you work out or something, it helps with muscle soreness. So, you know, because of the cooling, the cold effect. Also, it works as for pain also. And all these things, you know, you can go ahead and take a look online. You know, there's like scientific studies on this. You know, it's really beneficial for the body. But yeah, that helping to strengthen your immune system in ways like, you know, there was a study that was done, you know, where the people getting colds, the duration of the colds, the severity of the colds, by people who introduce, you know, cold water showering or cold water into, you know, their regime. So I mean, you know, it feels great too. So yeah, feeling that heat, that blood flow just really increased through my body. It's really great. And also the detoxifying process, because you don't want to just, you know, have these toxins released out of your cells and then they're just like sitting there. And so also good for your skin, the cold, you know, opening your pores, cleaning yourself, and then closing your pores, you know, repeatedly. It's supposed to be beneficial for your skin. You know, as the skin is, you know, one of our biggest ways of releasing these toxins that we're getting out of our cells. So that right there is one way that I do to help eliminate the toxins that I'm releasing by water fasting. And so look it up. You know, if you haven't added it, give it a try, you know, if you can. And again, as always, I'm not any type of medical professional, and this is just my opinion and my journey. But you want to try to find ways to help you. Whoa. That sounded like somebody was still doing fireworks, even though it's like, you know, 3 days later. So, yeah, you know, work on ways, not just to release the toxins, but to help them move on out of your body, away from your body. So, what I usually do is I'll do my dry brushing, which is another way to scrape away, get away the dried or the dead cells that are, you know, on top of your skin, and then jump in the shower and do the contrast showering. So, yeah, can't believe it. It is the end, getting towards the end of the day on day number 7. And I feel good. I feel good. This is one of those days where, you know, you'll have those days where you feel like, and then you have those days where you're just feeling good. And I woke up, probably because I just woke up from a nap, but I feel good.